Why is our very physical breath owned by money? It's obviously owned by money because if you don't have money in this world, you will perish and die. You might think, well, that's not true. Someone will take care of me. But, that really depends, doesn't it? It depends where you were born. If I was destitute, yes, I do have some people who would let me live with them and take care of me. But many people don't, because there's just too many of them in that situation. And I would like to just briefly read something to you, in which what I want to talk about, and that is a interview from Equop called Life Review, When Breath is Not Your Own. I believe this is one of the first life reviews that was done at Equop. And in the description it says, prepare yourself for death through experiencing with the dead the process of a life review, each one face upon their last breath. How did the physical breath of human beings come to be owned by money? And it goes on from there. And I had listened to this interview a couple of years ago now. And it left a huge impression on me and broke my heart kind of thing when I listened to it. Because in it, a young being comes through who died, I believe she died as a teenager. And my daughter is a past teenager now, she's 25. And she's getting married in July, and a couple days ago, my sister and I had a bridal shower for her, which was wonderful. I enjoyed it very much. My daughter works really hard, and she got lots of great stuff she needed, and it's all wonderful, and it was really fun. But I had something come up in my mind, and it was the voice of what this girl said. I could hear this voice in my head saying, no one came, and in this interview, this young girl talks about how destitute their family was and how things got worse and worse. Perhaps the parents died. I didn't even have the heart to listen to it again. And in that, she says, I thought that, okay, we're really suffering. I'm scared. I'm worried about my brothers and sisters and about me. But, it's going to be okay. I'm sure someone's going to come to us and find us here at home and see what, that we're destitute, that we're starving and that we're sick. And I'm sure it's going to be okay. Someone's going to come. And she said, no one came. And they died. She died. Starvation. Complications from malnutrition and starvation. A very painful death. And she was shocked, and I was shocked listening to it. So I guess having the shower, it cost a lot of money. Now a lot of people came to shower, so it's, lots of people getting together, putting in a bit of money, which makes the shower. But there were other costs that surprisingly add up. This and that, food, decorations, we made this scrap before, various things. And so to my sister and I, there was cost, and a cost of time, investment, and travel, and planning, and all this for one girl, for my daughter. And when I think of her being in that situation, or myself, that's a pretty devastating thought, that no one would come. If I wasn't here, I would hope that there'd be a number of people that would come to her aid and take care of her, and indeed there would be some people would do that, friends and family, but no one came for this girl. Why? Well, first of all, I was going to say, I won't say that having a shower was frivolous for her. It wasn't frivolous, but it's not important. I'm glad we did it. I would have done it much simpler. It was a little I would say, extravagant. And that is partly the lifestyle I've grown up in, like where I'm from. I don't have money most of my adult life. But where I'm from, where a family I was born in my family, extended family now, um, all have money, and so to them this wouldn't be considered extravagant at all. Um, but it was extravagant, and when I think of that girl being there and no one came, I feel shame, and that's a proper use of my mind to bring up a feeling of shame, because shame on us, and I am one of us, as in a human being here who has enough. And I can't use any excuse. I can't say, well, I didn't know, because I do know. I do know. I do know there are people dying and suffering. I can't use that as an excuse. There is no excuse. There's zero. I can't think of one thing. Because I am capable. And so these children were left on their own. If there were adults there, I think they died when we were ill. And it still continues today. And there's millions of them, and we're not doing shit about it. We can, though. We can. First of all, by acknowledging. So that's the first thing. So please, I'm going to put the link to this interview. It's free. Please listen to it to help yourself wake up and face reality and put your fear and shame aside. You can acknowledge them. Okay, that's there. Okay. But what are we going to do about it? So I urge you to listen to this free interview. There are many fascinating life reviews, free ones, and I'll put a link to the eBlock site as well. There are several fascinating interviews for you to listen to learn, educate yourself, and to not even use the excuse of death. There is no excuse. We're here. We're alive. We are all equal as human physical flesh here on this planet. So, thank you very much.